Hello lovelies, welcome to the channel. So I'm a little late with this video, but that's mostly just because it's been a lazy kind of week. It's the last week of school here, so we've been so busy with carnivals and all sorts of stuff. It's been a hectic week and it's only Thursday. I think. It is Thursday, isn't it? Yes, okay. So, this video was supposed to go up on Monday and then it was supposed to go up on Wednesday, and yes, I'm just getting to it now. And the whole point behind this video was, if you're on my Instagram, you may have seen my special exciting announcement on Sunday that I am now officially a member of the 2018 to 2019 Colour Blast design team. Yay! If you haven't seen that post, because you're not on my Instagram, I will link in the description below so you can go check it out. I post lots of fun stuff over there. I love Instagram. And to celebrate my joining of the design team, I thought I would create a mixed media layout with some of my favourite Colour Blast products. So this is also loosely based on the Scrap the Boys challenge as well. Now the challenge is You Are a Star. And I've had this picture of my son that I've been meaning to scrap for a while now. Now this is his first soccer game and he got player of the match. And I don't know if I've showed you the photo yet, but he has a red shirt. Their colours are red and black, so obviously that's what I went with. Now, I started with the Fire Engine Shimmer Cube, but it wasn't red enough for my liking, so I went and got some Dina Wakley Ruby Heavy Body Paint, mixed it with a bit of water, and then just attacked my background with some packaging. And that gave me that bright red that I was really looking for. Now, to go with the whole star theme, I got my favourite star stencil out. Well, actually, I think it's my only star stencil. And I got some of the Dusty Charcoal Colour Paste. Now, I love this stuff. It is a textured, no, not textured, it is a coloured texture paste. And it is one of my favourite products. Don't let the colour of it, when you first put it down, or the colour in the tub, fool you. This is not the colour, it will dry out. So the best way to do this is to swatch these out first, so you know what colour it will be when it dries. So this is more of a grey at the moment, but once it dries, it goes to a black colour. So yeah, when they're in the tub and when they're still wet, they can be very misleading, so keep that in mind. So this is the picture of my monkey. And this is him with his medal and his certificate after his very first soccer game. Soccer is Will's thing. He loves it. And we signed him up this year. I think we found out soccer was starting 3 weeks before he decided 3 weeks after he decided he wanted to play. So we got in really quick and got really lucky with that, just in time for the start of the season, which also coincided with the first week of his first week of school. So that was fun. But yeah, so he's a big soccer nut, and this was his very first ever soccer game, and he scored the first goal, he scored 2 goals, and then he also got player of the match, so he was in heaven. So as you can see, I've also used a lid and some black gesso to put some circles in my background, just because I just wanted something else and another colour of contrast in my background. And I just chose the circle because it was easy to do. If you can see here, I make a bit of a whoopsie. So I've got some cheesecloth here, and I'm using the Road Base colour spray to turn it black, because I really liked I was thinking about leaving it white for a little bit, but it just wasn't popping enough for me, so I sprayed it with the black to turn it black, and I really like how that works. It gives it a bit of texture and somewhere for my photo to sit, so it's not just free-flowing. But as you can see, I got some overspray on the side of my layout, but in the end, it doesn't bother me all that much. I turn it into this grungy feel with some splatters in a minute anyway, so it sort of works. So I'm using my stapler to adhere down the cheesecloth. I love using staples on boy layouts. I find it gives it another embellishment quality, and they just work as really good little texture pieces. I love using staples. It doesn't work the best the way I'm doing it to adhere it to my page, so I am using some gel medium underneath as well. But once I've got everything adhered down and layered, it's going to hold just fine. So I do fiddle with my photo for a little bit because I can't quite figure out where I want it to go. So it took me a bit to work it out. In the end, I settle for on the angle, like I think you might have missed it earlier, or you might have seen it. I turn around my layout a couple of times. I was so indecisive. But once I got it all together, I was quite happy with it. And then this was also the perfect time to use a Charms Creation star that I've had in my stash for a long time. So this is the red, black and white one. And yeah, it just seems to be made for this layout. So it's going over in the corner there, and it's also working, because I've stapled it down, it's also working to hold my cheesecloth down as well. So this is where I'm just adding a bit more grunge to the layout. I'm adding some black splatters to go with my red splatters, but I accidentally had too much liquid loaded up, so when I pulled it out of the tub, it sort of just gave me these big blobs. So I decided to go with it and make a few more blobs, and then I've lifted the layout and flicked it a bit so I can get some drips as well, because I didn't just want splatters, I wanted some more texture and a bit more something. So yeah, I flicked it, got the liquid flowing, and ended up with these really cool blobs and drips. So I really like the grungy look it's given the layout. So now I'm just adding my title. I didn't want to embellish the layout too much because I feel the background is really busy, and that star stencil as well. I just feel that my background works as an embellishment enough, and then that little Charms Creation, I just feel it works enough. So I'm just going straight with my title. Now these are my favorite black thickers. I need to get some more, but I haven't been able to find them. They're my absolute favorite. They don't stick very well long term, so always put some adhesive behind them, which of course I didn't do, so I'll have to go back and do that. And I'm just going with Soccer Superstar, because he's my little superstar. And then I've got some black puffy stickers on my desk. I'm going to add a few more of those just next to my title, and then around my little embellishment in the corner there, my little star embellishment, just to give it, you know, it sort of blends in with the color paste, but I just like the fact that it's there to, you know, sort of even out my little triangle, visual triangle thing happening. I'm just drawing some lines to add my journaling on, and then that's going to be it for my layout. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry it's so late, but I hope you have enjoyed my process and enjoyed the little sneak peek at some of my favorite Color Blast products. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with a new video. Bye for now.